Hello, welcome to our Crystalline Matrix Activation, Healing, and Reconfiguration Preview class. Thanks for joining me. Those of you who are joining live, welcome. And those of you who are going to be watching the replay, you will still get the same benefit. Just know that for the September Crystalline Matrix, the last day of registration is Friday the 6th. And about midday Eastern, then I close the registration and prepare all the crystalline chambers for all the participants. Okay. So I know many of you have already attended the Crystalline Matrix classes, so you are familiar with them. Those of you who are brand new, the Crystalline Matrix is actually a part of us, the way we have our bones or the skeletal system as a foundation for our three-dimensional reality. We also have inside us a crystalline structure, and how strong your crystalline structure is or how much data it can process, that determines how much cosmic energy can flow through you. Inside your cells, inside your major organs, inside your nucleus, there are all these crystal structures, and scientists know about them. There are books about them. You can learn more doing your research, and these crystals also hold your DNA. So when we energize your crystals, and when we shift anything that's not beneficial, such as old patterns, suppressed information, suppressed emotions, information from other timelines of your soul journey that's influencing you, all that data is stored or connected, more correctly connected to your crystalline matrix. So when your crystalline matrix holds a much higher vibration, now it becomes easier for us to access and process all the cosmic waves that are coming in, and especially it helps you to reach much higher levels of consciousness faster. Your crystalline matrix is actually a mathematical and geometric form that is inside you. It is, you can think about a fancy vertical chandelier. If everything else is taken out and you are looking at only the crystals, you will kind of look like that. So it's very bright and glowy when I just look at the crystalline structure. It's fun. Now the crystalline matrix process showed up for me a number of years ago, and since then I have been running these classes every year. So in the class, what I do is, we connect with one of the star systems or different types of energetic gateways. And then from that system, we open up more like a gateway to a different plane of existence where your crystalline chambers are. Your crystalline chambers are like high-tech reconfiguration centers for your crystals. So for your crystalline matrix healing, enhancing, reconfiguration, all of those are done in your crystalline chamber that is beyond our physical plane. So that's why these are very powerful. And when you go through the process, which is a week-long process, the enhancements are sent to you in small batches. So you integrate them. It's like you get a little bit plugins, some updates happen, and then you get a plugin. Update happen, you get an upgrade. So your system continues to do the upgrades for at least that 1 week when we do the process, but then your system continues to integrate the information for at least a month or more after the class. So the class is 2 Saturdays, and then after the class, you receive about a couple of weeks after the class, you receive a before and after measurements of your crystalline energy. We have particular crystalline matrix specialist who does all the measurements for all of our crystalline matrix, and the measurement is about what is the energy level of your crystalline matrix before the class starts, and what is it after the class ends. So you can notice that there is a huge shift when the measurement comes to you. Okay, so that way the number also tells you about how much change has happened. When you go through the crystalline matrix enhancement process, for me, I'm very visual, so I see a lot of the data or a lot of the calculations or upgrades happening. The enhancement look like very high-tech environment, all kinds of gadgets, spiraling around you, moving around your crystals, sending different types of energy, different vibration, different sound harmonics, different light matrix to help your crystalline matrix prepare to hold more information. It's like upgrading your computer system from, let's say, 512 megabytes of hard drive to 1 terabyte, or 512 gigabytes of hard drive to 1 terabyte of hard drive, or 2 terabyte of hard drive. So you continuously upgrade your system, and then you can integrate more complex cosmic programs, and you can process a lot more information. Those of you who are more into consciousness, spirituality, or your focus is on helping the planet, helping others, manifesting in different ways, bringing out your tools, techniques, programs, helping your clients, then this class is very powerful because each time you open up a little bit more. And then as you continue your practice every day, you can enhance the processes more, okay? So, there's a lot of information on the Crystalline Matrix page. You can read those, so I won't, I have to give you a lecture on all of that. Today's purpose is to give you some overview about the process, and then I will take you through a journey, and we will connect with the Himalayan mountain range. Because for each crystalline matrix, we connect with a particular type of energy that shows up. And for this one, Himalayan mountain range has been showing up very, very strongly. It is one of the highest mountain ranges on the planet, and it holds the highest peak on the planet, Mount Everest. So for this crystalline matrix, we are connecting with the entire Himalayan mountain range. And from the ancient times, people have gone there or connected with that region for awakening, for spiritual awakening, for guidance, for opening up, for receiving information, for receiving tools and techniques. So it's a very powerful energy that is present on the planet. And the Himalayan mountain holds a very strong consciousness, expansion energy, and alignment energy for you. So when you begin to tune into the Himalayas and begin to bring in those energies and infuse them in your crystalline matrix, then you're doing a detox with the Himalayan mountain range, and then you are enhancing your entire body and your crystalline matrix with a lot of that information. Okay, so the more you play with the mountain range, the more you can connect and the more you can receive guidance. During the class and during the week, I would recommend highly that you meditate with the mountain range. Think about information and energy coming in from the Himalayas, going through you, going back to the Himalayas, and you can create an infinity loop between, let's say you are here, the mountain is here, and think about creating an infinity loop where energy goes up and down, between you and the mountain, and just 5 minutes, 8 minutes a day, when you do that process, it will help you a lot. And when you're doing that process, you can just focus on your alignment, or if you have particular goals or ideas, then you can focus on those. Either way, it's great. The other thing is, when we go through the crystalline matrix process, we each are connected to a part of the planetary crystalline grid. So when you are going through the process, the part of the planetary grid that you are connected in, that part is included too. Now, it's like when you go to a city or an area, you connect with the local cell tower, you connect with the Wi-Fi network. So it's an energetic connection that you have, or it's a technological connection in our case. But like that, we have an energetic connection that anchors our information on the planetary grid, and then we exchange data. So we include those points. So then, all of those areas can benefit also. So as we go through the crystalline matrix process, we each can bring in much higher level of information, cosmic information. We raise our vibration. So we all become kind of like those acupuncture points on Earth, where, through each of us, Earth can receive a stronger vibration and more information that's coming from the cosmos. Okay. So, that's really very powerful. And for this crystalline matrix, I know some of you have received the Himalayan salt sphere, and some of you are in the process of receiving it. If you have ordered it, they come in different colors, and they all look different. They are pure Himalayan salt spheres. So when you meditate, you can hold them, one or two on your palms, and then connect with the Himalaya. Because they are pure Himalayan salt sphere, they have Himalayan energy infused, and these are all programmed with Himalayan energy. And during the crystalline matrix process, what I will do also, I will send, if you have these, and if you're attending the crystalline matrix, then I will send out Himalayan energy waves into this. So from your sphere, about a mile radius, can receive Himalayan alignment and awakening energies. So time to time, just hold it, meditate with it, think about the energies going out into your whole home or property, and running a detox of your body, your whole property, then running a detox of your, let's say, a mile radius. So play with it in different ways, so then it becomes more powerful. Okay, and if you, I think I had about 50 of these, so if there's still maybe a dozen or so left. So if you didn't get your, and if you're interested, you can get one too. It's not going to arrive before the first class, but if you're local, then it will arrive before the second class. Okay. All right. So that's that. And then the other thing is adding family members. You can add up to 5 family members that are in your household, either living with you, or if you have kids going to college, school, then you can add them. So then all of them receive the benefits. And for this crystalline matrix, for every person included, I will, including your kids and everybody, parents, whoever you're including, I will also send out 3 generation, run a detox with a Himalayan energy for 3 generations for every individual. So I will, through the genealogy in the hologram, I will identify those 3 generations, and I will send out waves for detox, and then for bringing in and anchoring and integrating a stronger vibration of Himalayan energies. Okay, so that's pretty much that. Now, I want to keep it short today. So, the class starts on Saturday, next 2 Saturdays at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, I think 3 p.m. UTC, wherever you are. And if you're in Australia, China, it's depending on where you are, 12 to 15 hours ahead of us. So the class will be on these 2 dates. Join us and, notice your what happens, notice your shifts. And throughout the week, different types of detox, integration, healing will continue to happen in the background. So you can notice different energy shifts. Just notice the energy, that's the main thing. And begin to connect with the Himalayan energy and continue to run the detox. If you have gone through the Become the Guardian of Your Universe program, which I launched some time ago, in that program, I integrated a holographic Himalayan salt vortex template. So you can also use that for yourself, for your family, for your neighborhood, for the planet. And that template is also part of the Himalayan sphere. So just play with them. And if you're attracted to using them in your salads or putting a little water and drinking, because they have a lot of minerals. These are pure Himalayan salts, so that you're free to do that. There is a particular one that I have. Every time I look at it, I just keep hearing, eat me, eat me, eat me. So I will probably, not going to ship that to anybody, and I will just see what the salt crystals hold for me for the body. Okay. All right. That's all I wanted to share today. I think, if you are, majority of you are or have gone through at least one crystalline matrix, and if you're brand new, then this will be a very unique experience. But there's a lot of information on the crystalline matrix page. You can look at them. And if you have other questions, just email support@lifeharmonized.com or post on one of our private Facebook groups. Then I will get back to you. Okay. All right, great. So if you have any questions, you can use the control panel to raise your hand or use the chat window. And if I see anything, I will respond. And otherwise, we will play with the Himalayan mountains, and let's do a quick journey. Gently close your eyes. Focus on your heart. And begin to breathe in and out. Let's activate or refresh your harmonic shield. It helps you to create your personal power vortex. Let's bring up spiraling earth energies through your lower chakras and your feet for grounding. And let's bring down the spiraling rays of the sun through your higher chakras and your crown. You are inside a vortex between the earth and the sun, and allow the energies to spiral through you up and down, creating a vortex. Let's connect with the Himalayan mountain range. In your consciousness, let's travel to that region. Let's send out a beam of light from your heart into the mountain. Notice the energies and waves coming from the Himalayan mountain range. Notice them spiral through you. Allow the energies to gradually get stronger and stronger. I will now run a Himalayan salt vortex detox for your system. Allow the energies to spiral through your chakras, your meridians, your cells, through every organ and through your energy field. Notice or imagine and feel liquid Himalayan salt energy spiraling through every part of your body and through your field. Allow the energies to get stronger. As the detox happens, notice, if you can, what's coming out of you. Any visuals that you may get or any thoughts you may have. Simply notice. Allow the energies to harmonize for you. Let's express our gratitude to the Himalayan mountain range and to all who helped us today. Let's journey back to your present moment. Rub your hands together and gently open your eyes. Welcome back. So I'm excited to go through our first Himalayan mountain infusion with our crystalline matrix. A lot of the reconfiguration, healing, and all those steps, they will still happen beyond 3D, but we will bring in Himalayan mountain energies to infuse them into your crystals. So the Himalayan mountain and the Himalayan salt crystals hold the energies of a much higher level of awakening. And also, and if you think about it has the highest peak on the planet. It makes sense. There are many different mountains and energy centers on the planet that hold different information for us. So when you use the Himalayan mountain range energies for your crystal and for your crystalline detox and for enhancement, you can focus on rising above what's considered to be normal, what's considered to be everyday activity, and really go above and beyond who you thought you could be, because Himalayan mountains hold that energy for you. Now, for thousands of years, people have gone to the Himalayas for practice, for meditation, for different types of energy practice, for connecting with the Himalayas. There are many different stories. So, when we go through this, go through the infusion into our crystals, then they become a part of us. The information that Himalaya holds for us, they become a part of our system. And we run a deep crystalline detox with the Himalayan salt energy. And it's not just the energy, it's the geometry they have, it's the sacred geometry they form, it's the sound vibration they hold, it's the smell they have, it's the taste they have. There are many different sensory data. So we will bring all of those into us, into our crystals, and at the same time, we will go through crystalline detox for the entire planetary grid. So all of you who are attending, all of your areas will be going through the detox and enhancement. So notice your sensations, and for the next few days and throughout the week, if you're attending the class especially, then connect a lot with the Himalaya, connect with the consciousness of the Himalayan mountain, and then notice what information comes to you. Look at the picture. I had one on screen during a part of the video. You can look at it. It's also energized. So just play with the mountain and notice how information begins to shift for you and what shows up for you. Okay, so thank you for joining. I wish you a lot of magic, and hope to see you on Saturday's class. Otherwise, have a magical rest of your day and rest of the month.